to be more excited to have him join our program. And this time I'd like to introduce head coach Chris Spagnauer to make the official announcement.
All right, well, we'd like to, first of all, just say how proud and honored we are to have the Keith family here, and family and friends. And we'd like to honor this young man as part of our program. He's already been in our program and kind of been in our bloodlines, but we'd like to make it official today. So Jackson, we're going to turn this letter of intent over to you and your parents to sign. I'll sign it and we'll make it official. All right? No backing out now. Pass it over and I'll make it official. Everybody take that off, put this game hat on. Jackson's role is, he's been in a number of games. Because of his the situation he's dealing with, we can't have him in the dugout. We like to have him close by, so oftentimes he sits right next to our dugout. Maybe helps us get some pitches from the other team, maybe doesn't. We don't talk about that in public, but but a big part of what we do, a big part of our energy, and I want to give him a chance to just talk about how he wants to help contribute with the program this year.
I'm not really sure how I'm going to contribute because you're all way better at baseball than me. I'm not the best, but I want to help out as much as I can and do what I can. If you guys need help with anything, I can help. And I can be supportive. I'll try and come to as many practices and games as I can. And then just tell me if you guys need help with anything, I can help.
Have the opportunity to watch you do a little BP back in April, talk about some of the strengths of your game and maybe whose job you might be behind to take possibly come February.
I like to play pitcher, first baseman, and shortstop are my favorite positions.
Those guys better watch out on practice harder.
And feel free to questions from the media and those in attendance as well.
I'm Darren Colton from Southern Utah Today. So, are you going to be available for post-game interviews during the season?
Yeah. Yes.
Father Bernard, Dixie State Baseball. Just curious, who's your favorite Major League Baseball team?
My favorite is the Red Sox.
What is your stats? Throws right, bats left, height, weight. For the baseball card.
Not that score.
Throw?
That's right.
Yeah, throw. It's all right. I'm righty.
What are you?
4'8".
4'8".
So he fits our player profile. He's right. Can play a myriad of positions, like he said, and will be a good fit to what we do.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Nate Stain, faculty athletic rep for Dixie State University Athletics. So, have you considered a major as far as what you're going to do in academics? Because we understand that's the most important thing you're going to be doing here other than baseball. What's subject does matter if you like?
I'm not sure. I like all schools, so I'm still trying to decide.
Undecided, okay.
I like engineering a lot, and I like sports a lot.
Yeah, Bob Bernard, Dixie State Baseball. On road trips, we watch a lot of movies on the bus. What are some of the sports movies that you recommend we watch on the bus this year?
Let's see. Just recently, I watched the movie Rudy for the first time. I like The Sandlot. You have to watch The Sandlot.
Of course.
Remember the Titans. And I can't think of any others.
Bobby, Coach Renard is our audio-visual technician on the buses, so make sure he's got those.
Jackson, do you think you can be a calming influence on Coach P when things aren't going so good?
Yeah.
He helps with that, that's for sure.
This question for the parents, just talk about what this experience meant, now that Jackson from your entire family.
This is super cool. I think for me, most big picture, it's more of a cool thing. Jackson's the oldest of 4 boys, and for me, it's just cool for all of them to see these guys and the team do something so cool for somebody else. And Jackson's always been really good at doing things for other people, but we want that to keep going, and for all of our boys, including Jackson. But I think most importantly, it's just so cool for him to be a part of a team that's been so supportive to him in his life. So I guess.
Yeah, I think sport's a big thing. When Jackson was in the hospital a few months ago, we had guys that I texted out and said, hey, he's having a rough day, send a funny video, and within an hour I had something to show him and cheer him up, and so we're excited for that support to go both ways, and we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, none of the other schools sent any text messages or anything,
No.
so that was a big part of the reason why I chose. Yeah.
Can we, Steve, do you mind if we have our, kind of our cabinet of guys that, Wyatt here?
Yes.
For our guys, Wyatt, come on up.
Absolutely.
Braxton, Parker, and Jack. Come on behind us. These are the 4 guys that you've talked to the most. These are the 4 guys.
Yeah.
These are the 4 guys that we basically have a guy in every class. Who's our senior left here? Jake Davison, who was highly involved last year, but we have a guy from every class. We'll let them introduce themselves, and they're kind of the guys that spearhead the team stuff, you know. When he was struggling a little bit earlier this fall, these are the guys that got together and sent some info, and you know, we're going to try and, this relationship started kind of late in the spring last year, so we didn't get a lot of opportunities, but this year with our road trips, we're going to try and send some daily messages from the bus and things like that. We lost, we didn't lose, but Rhino has been a long member of our program, moved off this year, so we got a new guy to kind of keep involved every day. So I'll let these guys introduce themselves real quick.
Parker Schwers. I'm Braxton Ipson. Jack Gonzalez. And Wyatt Ranch.
So yeah, these guys are integral in our relationship with keeping Jackson involved and keeping the family involved in what we do on a daily basis.
Do we have any
He
other,
wants me to walk too.
do we have any other questions? There you go.
I saw the press release for Team Impact. Who's involved in Team Impact, and what did they do to bring this together, or how did they?
Yeah, Team Impact is a program that helps kids with chronic or terminal illnesses, and they pair them with college teams all over the country to offer that team togetherness, that support, and that when they have the daily battles that these kids go through, any and all support is welcomed and encouraged, and it's just awesome for him to be part of something, and especially when times are hard, to have something to take his mind off of. And there's a lot of kids in that situation, and Team Impact has done some great things, and again, they are all over the country doing this at colleges everywhere that there's a child in need.
Team Impact reached out to us, and we developed a relationship with them, with Dr. Lewis in our athletic department, and they reached out to our program and asked if we'd like to be involved in this, and we said sure.
This question for Jackson. Looks like you got a lot of siblings, so as a player, I'm wondering how you plan over the winter break. I know it's the holidays. How do you plan to stay focused heading into the spring for us?
Stay healthy. I try to stay healthy over the winter. That's my main thing. I just got admitted a couple months ago, so hopefully I won't have to get admitted again over the winter, because it's the main time I would get sick, because it's winter.
Jackson also has to eat 4,000 calories a day, so that takes up a lot of our day to stay healthy. He's kind of small for that many calories. I don't know if you noticed how big and strong he is.
Jackson, can you explain to some of our new guys and some of the media what your illness is and what it is?
Yeah, so I have cystic fibrosis. You can call it CF for short. Cystic fibrosis is long. So cystic fibrosis, it mainly affects my lungs, where it gives me extra mucus, so it's harder for me to breathe. So twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, I have to do a vest treatment. I put on this vest that's hooked to tubes, and it shakes me, and it loosens the mucus in my lungs so that I can get out. And then it also affects my digestive system. So I have to take pills before I eat everything to digest everything properly.
How many pills do you take a day?
About 20.
Yeah, each treatment he does is about an hour, maybe a little less than that sometimes if he's efficient. But so and if he's sick, we'll do as many as 4 a day. So he's hooked to that vest for a good part of the day. But yeah, that keeps him going.
What does it mean to you, and what does it mean to the team to have such a young, vibrant player on your team? What does it mean to you? I mean, you've probably not had this before as a team, and he probably has never been in this situation. Okay.
I think it's a really cool opportunity to not only meet him, but to work with him. I've always been impressed with how smart he is. He can speak really well, and as you can see, he can answer questions really well. And he brings a really good energy. I mean, he came by last year and he hit with us, and he brought everyone together, which was a really cool experience. And so, just nothing but positivity for Dixie State Baseball brought from Jackson and his family.
How about you, Jackson?
It means a lot. I really like to be part of the team and just to have fun and play sports with them. And watch their games for free.
That's right. Good job. Are you going to give him a nickname, or is he going to have a certain cheer or chant or something, or are you going to do?
We'll break that down. We'll have to. It's day one. We just got it in the program, so now we're going to come up with some of those things.
You've been drafted.
That's right. We'll move on to that.
Great.
I just want to follow up on what Keith said, how cool it is to have 4 kids and have them look up to these kind of guys. I mean, I have 3 daughters, and the Major League playoffs are on, and you watch these professional sports, and I think when young people like this can idolize people that they can reach out and touch, that can stand next to them and they sit in a dugout with them as opposed to the guys that are on television, what a cool thing we're doing in our community, and what a cool experience it is for everybody involved.
Great. Woohoo!
Any other questions? What's your favorite food? It's 4,000 calories.
I like most foods. I don't really have a favorite. There's a lot of foods I really like. My favorite, like, healthy food would be chicken wrapped in bacon.
That's as healthy.
It's delicious. And then, if I had to pick, like, a favorite candy or cake, it would be Claire cake.
I know Halloween's coming up. We got a big game. Everyone dresses in costumes. Have you thought about what you want to be for Halloween yet? Have you got that far?
I've tried to think about it, but I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to be.
So this might be a surprise to Jackson because we haven't let him know. You know, we wanted to get him signed first before we told him he had to be humiliated and play be in a scrimmage game in costume. But that is coming up on the 31st. So yeah, it's done deal. You can't get out now. We do have our Halloween dress-up scrimmage on the 31st at 3:15 p.m.
Okay, that'll be fun. Now I just have to figure out what to wear.
Yes. This is for Coach B. With Jackson's unusual power for 4'8", have you thought about putting him at leadoff to draw walks?
Yeah.
Pitch around a little bit with that small strike zone.
Yeah, we got to see where he fits in the lineup right now, and like I said, the number one thing is the energy you bring and the kind of teammate he is, and then the rest will take care of itself. But the things we're talking about in the office.
That's my brother-in-law. I paid him $20 to bring that up. That's that question.
Any other questions? Okay, well, once again, let's give a round of applause for our coach. Dixie State University, the baseball program, Dixie State Athletics, Team Impact, and Vertex. We appreciate you coming out to today's announcement. Jackson, we're so excited to have you as part of our program. We can't wait to see you this upcoming year. If the baseball team can hang out here for a minute, we got a couple of fun little things we got to take care of. And other than that, thank you for coming and have a good rest of your evening.